Hello everyone. I've received, I'm currently coming to you from internet exile. This video is going to be smuggled out and played on a different video to my own, but I'm recording this because several people have been contacting me about the two Hanami parties which have been organized for April 1st and what I think or which one I support or, um, what I think should be done about the situation, and I want to share my thoughts with them, and I'm going to be releasing this on a different channel, so I thank the person who's doing that for me, getting this out there. I'm going to be back, but it's going to be a while yet, and I'm going to have to lay low for a bit longer. Sorry about that. But still, so what do I think? There are two Hanamis being organized, both for April 1st, and I've been contacted by various people saying, which one are you going to? And here are my thoughts. I'm going to subscribe to both. And I am also going to create my own. And here's what I'm thinking. I've always subscribed to the same thing that Tokyo Kuni subscribed to, which is that you don't pick a Hanami. It lasts normally 5 days or less. It happens, any time between mid-March and mid-April. You don't know when it's going to be. It's a good guess that it's going to be in the first week of April, but you don't know. You don't want to miss it and be standing in a park that's raining and cold with nothing. And I'd say 4 months out, there's a pretty, they do have government forecasts of this, which will come out in about 2 months' time. But from deciding from now in January is kind of ridiculous. However, people have always criticized the Tokyo event that we've selfishly wanted to do it when there are actual flowers and wanted to get the date right. So we've held off announcing it when there are people who want to fly in from overseas, who want to travel from the country, who want to get time off work, and they point out it's extremely inconvenient and inconsiderate. Of trying to set a date that matches when the flowers are coming out, which to me is the entire point. But it actually, the upside of what's happened, setting the date from the start of January, is that at least people will have a chance to make their plans to come and travel. So there will be a bunch of people in Tokyo down for a party on April 1st, and that is a good thing. So I think what we need to do is make sure that we maximize the chances that, one, we can have an awesome get-together, and two, we can totally hang out. And here are my thoughts, the best way to ensure that. My thoughts are, we've had good years and so-so years with the Hanamis. What I always really appreciate is that I appreciate so much that there are people who are willing to get up 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the rain to go out and grab a really good spot for a really good party. That's something I don't want to do. You have to stay there all day. You have to pick up all the garbage at the end. You don't get much thanks for it. People take it for granted. You kind of have to please people all day. It's a real tough job, actually, organizing, like being there on the day. So, I really appreciate that people do that. However, in terms of, it's always been one party, but I see upsides to having two. I think the upsides are, have two very motivated people who are going to want to pick the best spot, who are going to want to get the most people, who are going to want to have the best party plan. And my thoughts are, rather than favor one or the other now, let them both vie for my vote. Let this be an election campaign. Let this be Trump versus Clinton. Let this be who's going to get a spot actually under flower trees, who is going to get a spot, who is going to actually organize an awesome party, who is actually going to get the most beautiful people to come along. And I will, go to whoever has the best party set up, and I will subscribe to both, and I will look forward to seeing who does the best. And if, as I think is statistically about 60% possible, there are no flowers, or it's going to rain, or it's just going to be a terrible, miserable day for a party that you should never have scheduled, the other option is that everyone just goes to the hub. Everyone every year has gone to the hub at 4 o'clock. I'm going to put a link down below in the information for this, but you get there at about 4 or 5 o'clock, it's already too full. So my thoughts are, get to the hub when it's open at 2 o'clock. And take the place over before it gets crowded, basically, so that other people can't come in, so that we shut it out. Then you've got a comfortable, warm place with food, drinks. You don't have to throw out the rubbish and gather all that. You don't have to stay there all day. You don't have to get wet. You don't have to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. You just show up at 2 p.m. And my thoughts are, I'm going to plan to basically secure the hub for the YouTube party from 2 o'clock. And I suggest for both of the parties being planned, use mine as the backup. If it's going to suck, don't force people to stand under cold, bleak trees in a park with no people. You can still have a great party. We'll just do it at 2 p.m., at the hub instead. And let's both use the same backup plan. And in the optimistic thing that I hope for myself, that the party is a huge success and that, there's the full bloom and the crowds of people, I'm really looking forward to see who does the best job. of preparing and planning and getting the best spot, and I will support whoever's got the best party. So the links for both parties are below, and let's just see what they can do. Let's see the spirit of free market competition get in there, and who's going to make us the best party. And I will fully support whoever does the best job on that. It's a bit of an election, and that's a good thing. And I'll be happy to provide the backup, which I suggest be a common backup. And let's get a spot with flowers, on a beautiful sunny day with lots of beautiful people. It's not much to ask. I'll go to that party. And if not, come to the hub. I'll set it up. That's my thoughts. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing really well. I will come out from my self-imposed internet exile soon. Stay cool till after school. Ka kite ano, and boom. Peace.